What's up, cool kids? Ooh, got that spicy verb. Hey, Z1, good evening from America. I think A28 is in Germany, too. I think you've got some German friends here. Realized something horrible. Did things sound super weird when I talked just now? If things sounded super weird, it's because I had one of the cameras. I had one of the cameras built in. Well, okay, hang on. The only reason it sounds quiet is that the music was super loud. I had one of the camera's built-in mics turned on for reasons. It was unmuted. And so those sound like poo-poo crap. They sound like poo-poo crap. No, I'm not quiet. The music was loud. It was full volume. Trying to talk over music generally ain't gonna be a thing. It just generally ain't gonna be a thing. No way, no how. All right, cool kids. Are you ready? You ready for some fun? I better get cooking because A28 decided to come in here being Mr. Funny Guy. A28 trying to be all funny guy Magoo. I'm going to put a hard cap on like 3 requests from the same person. That's like next on the to-do list now because of A28. I would do it now, but I've already wasted enough time. Everyone here do migrate command. Well, so Yggdrasil, not exactly everyone. Because if your username is only lowercase, there's literally no reason to do it. It will do nothing no matter what if your username is lowercase. So there's that. Yay, 28, I'm calling you out. I don't care. We go back. You know it's with love. And I know you're always going to abuse whatever system I have in place. You're going to take full advantage of it. It's what I love about you. Ratzumi, I don't know if you have a request token. Oh, I just realized an exploit. I realized a potential exploit, but don't worry about what it is. Don't worry about what it is. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Hang on. I'm making a note for myself. I will... There will be punishments if anybody takes advantage of it. I will not honor it. I will not honor it. Let's see. Okay, I better start. Tofat guy, I don't think you have a problem as far as that goes because you don't have a list. Check Discord. Hang on, I have to do one more thing. I gotta safeguard against this issue because too many people are gonna abuse it. Why is this track quieter? I feel like this track is quieter than the others. Am I crazy? Oh my gosh, who did it? All right, Yggdrasil. Wait, hang on. Yggdrasil, I think I fixed the exploit. Okay. I think I fixed it. Don't worry about what the exploit is, because in case it's still there, I don't want to encourage it. Because this is one I genuinely don't want people to use. Okay, all right, I better stream. We're a half hour in. Whoo, doggy. I'm just too popular for my own good. I don't know what to do with myself. Okay, new camera angles. Who dis? This is going to look better when my hair looks better. I need less. I need less hair. There's too much now. I've passed critical mass. I need to bring it back up like shoulder length or a little above. So here are my camera angles. No red notice. Yeah. So red notice is going to go... It's going to go where that clock is. That's the idea. You love the hair? Well, I appreciate that. A lot of people say that. I think now it's too much. I think I've reached the point of too much. It's starting to get frizzy. It's starting to get... It's excessive. But I appreciate that. I'm glad you like it. The hair rocks? Okay. I'll take that under advisement. I think it needs like 4 inches off, something like that. New camera angles, 2. No, actually, all 3. All 3 are new. So I'm just trying these out. I'm taking them for a spin. This is a face cam where the camera's like level with my face so that you can actually see some fun stuff back there. You can see the couch. You can see some decor. A lot of good stuff back there, right? But then here's hand cam. I don't like where it's focused. Hand cam is higher and further back. Higher and further back. So now you can see both hands and you can see the whole keyboard. A Grammy? Where do you see a Grammy? Hey, ducks. Wait, you have successfully migrated. You have no tokens? Yeah, no, they should be there. Ducks, you might be a weird outlier. You might be a weird outlier for complicated reasons. Your bag. Oh, look at my tote bag might be broken in general. Okay, I'm putting that on the list. Oh, no, there it is. Why didn't it respond for ducks? All right, I'm going to... Hang on. I'm adding that to the list. So for the record, I did back up the viewer data before... I backed up the viewer data before making all these changes. So anything that existed before... Any like tokens and such that existed before today's stream are safely backed up. Let me see if you had any in the backup. All right, ducks. Yeah, I see 2 there. And I see 5 elsewhere. So something goofy happened in your merge. I killed your token? From a token giveaway. Did it kill your token? All right, I'm going to take your word for it. There's your free token. I'm taking your word for it. Look, I'm doing my best here, guys. I'm doing my best. I'm just a little baby coder. I'm getting a little better every day. Coming up with fixes for things. Doing my best. Ducks, if you want a token... There's one for you if you're feeling it. And that's just on the house. That's just on me. All right. So there's hand cam. But now here's a real fun one. Room cam. Coming from below, and the idea is then we get Chopin's covered by the request, but whatever. You get a little bit of the vinyls. Those are my 2 chrono triggers. They're crooked, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But the from below angle is kind of fun. Yeah, there's that, but then hand cam is from above. So kind of mixing things up. You can see both hands. You can see the whole keyboard. Cool, right? Yeah, so just trying things out. I already like it more than the original. I still have an input for a 4th camera. That's the thing. I don't have all the gear that I need for it, including literally a camera. I need another camera body. My dad has a camera that might work with it that he can give me. I would need a better lens, but it won't be the same camera, and it can't use the same kind of lenses. So that might be a problem because I'd like for them to look fairly consistent. Right now they do. You know, they look like they're from the same family of camera because they are, and the same line of lenses. I'm blowing up, man. Too many texts. Too many texters. Too many texters. My game is still not out, for the record. Let's talk real quick. Business. Can I hook up a Game Boy camera? No. Shush. You're terrible. I love you. Business. My game still isn't out. It was supposed to be out Monday. And at first, we were not frustrated with Steam because it was kind of our fault, me and EXO. At this point, we're kind of frustrated with Steam because this is crazy how long it's taking. This is well beyond the limit of what they said the recommended time for submitting your build and waiting for it to be approved should be. It's past that. It's well past that. So at this point, it is, I'll say fairly confidently, not our faults. And we don't even know if the next time they get back to us, the build will be approved. If they find another problem, then we'll have to go through this again. And it could be another week. It could be another 2 weeks. We have no idea. So isn't this the normal game delayed excuse for a game being late? I don't know, but I'm literally telling you what the problem is. I can't speak for other developers. I'm just telling you the facts. We are in the queue of build approval for Steam. I've actually never seen this as an excuse for anyone else. I've only ever seen like typical corporate speak of because of something like just kind of vague nonsense. No, I'm just literally telling you what the problem is. We submit a build for approval. There was a problem with it that was our fault. It was rejected because of that. EXO immediately fixed the problem, immediately resubmit, and since then, we are now past the window of how long it's supposed to take for them to review. Since then. So I am literally just telling you the facts. Rando says, I forgot to opt out of the things take 10 times as long for no reason setting they rolled out today that's ticked by default. That's pretty funny. Thank you. Thank you, Rabdo. At the same time, I like to be understanding. I like to be patient. Oh my gosh, stop texting me. Group message. All right, I gotta mute a group message with my wife and our best friends because I don't love them anymore. No, I'm just kidding. I totally love them. So that's just the reality. I'm just telling you very literally what the problem is. So initially, it is our fault because we screwed something up for the first build that we submitted for approval. We maybe should have submitted it sooner, whatever. Now it is reaching the point where it's a little ridiculous. But I still like to be patient. I like to be understanding. Maybe they have an inordinate amount of games that they're working on approving. I don't know. So I'm not going to jump to conclusions. Our game will come out eventually. I'm a little frustrated. It's okay. In the meantime, there is a new tip alert that is $2.50 or 250 bits. And anytime you do it, I will refresh my browser to see if they have approved our build. Every time anyone tips 250 or 250 bits, I will refresh my browser. And there's no way I can miss it when somebody does request that. So via their tip. All right. That's the housekeeping.
Refresh your browser, Trevor.
Thank you.
Maybe Steam has approved the bill, Trevor. Why don't you refresh your browser?
Channeling my Rick and Morty there. I used to go like full Morty all the time. No, unfortunately.
Refresh your browser.
Oh, we got another.
Trevor.
Okay, all right, I'm refreshing.
Maybe Steam has approved the bill, Trevor. Why don't you refresh
No.
your browser?
It has not happened. See, I'm both making money off of this issue, and this will help me control myself because I'm not going to refresh it any time other than when people do that alert, so then it keeps me from being distracted. All right, thank you for your dirty money. Every time I refresh, Gabe Newell pushes the game back to the end of the queue. I'm going to send a carrier pigeon to his yacht. I'll still have your purchase when it comes out. Thank you. Oh my gosh, why am I still getting texts from the group message? I love you all, but I'm streaming. Hide alerts. Okay, I better play music. In a Snowbound Land from Donkey Konga 64, whatever, I don't know, whatever it's called. How are y'all doing tonight? For the record, I'm not like stressing about it. At this point, I feel very, que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. That's kind of how I'm feeling about it right now. Like, I don't know that it's going to make the launch less successful that this happened. Like, yeah, probably it's not ideal, but, whatever. It happens. It's okay. Here's In a Snowbound Land. What would be so cool, Noodles, if I played music? It's a little like Balatro, kind of. Not really. It's actually more of a puzzle game. It's more like Into the Breach and Baba Is You, but with the scoring of Balatro. Man. I don't know why I pressed that. All right, here we go. You may get it. All right, cool. No pressure if you don't, but if you hit wish list, that'd be really cool. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Here we go. Uber Spoo, if you thank you for the $5 tip, but if you haven't gotten a free request, you should try exclamation free and get your free request. I don't know, maybe you already have though. You can also do migrate. Hang on, I'm gonna do one real quick thing. I'm gonna do one more real quick thing in the code. I hate to hold things up, but I think this is actually worth it. I'm gonna make it so that when it says "Sorry, champ," it also adds that you might want to try migrating. Yeah, you did migrate and then did a request and it said, were you supposed to have one? Because, like, seriously, I am maybe too trusting. If you tell me you were supposed to have a token, if you tell me that you were supposed to have a token, I will believe you. Unless you're A28B, and then I won't. So, Uber, I'm going to give you a token because you say you think you had one. I'm very honor system. Man, worst case, I play an extra song for you that you technically weren't supposed to get. Who cares? It's okay. But I appreciate the tip. And of course, that just means now you have one more. You'll donate a lot more. Whatever you want, man. Whatever you want. It really isn't all about money. It really isn't all about money here. I'm doing okay. If this were my main gig like it used to be, I'd be a little more protective about that stuff. Now, I'm not trying to talk you out of tipping and all that because it still is greatly appreciated. And, you know, my wife is very generously taking care of baby all evening so that I can do this and all that. But, like, at the same time, we're not desperate or anything, so I'm not going to be super stickler about it. So I'm always going to trust people if they say that they had a token. But also, I don't know. I don't know. That's the gist. Thank you, Uber SV, for the tip. Tofat guy, hang on. I want to try something. I want to make sure you actually got your token because the system of doing exclamation free is new. Tofat? Top hat. I called you Tofat. It's top hat guy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it worked. Tofat. Tofat sounds like something that you go to a plastic surgeon to get taken care of. All right, here's Asgore from Final Fantasy VI for the Super Nintendo. Oh my gosh, that's really... No, I wasn't doing it on purpose. I'll tell you why. Here's my defense. I saw it, and all that caught my eye at first was TOPH, and I got it in my head like Topher, like the name Topher. And so that nugget was in my head, and then I just lumped the rest onto it. So it became Tofat. From now on, that's your name. Have you checked your Tofat lately? Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you have any Tofat, you're definitely not looks maxing. All right, here's Asgore from Wuntertail. Got fat toes, man. Well, what can I say? Tozempic. All right, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Not gonna lie. All right, here we go. Something like that. Are there 20 songs on the queue? 828, I might have to refund a couple more of your tokens, only because I want new people to get requests. I'm going to change up the order. I think the order gets reset anytime somebody does a new request, though. That's the one problem. You're out of control. All I'm saying is you're out of control. Somebody said they have a new question. Please, by all means, ask your question. Someone asked earlier about whether I would do a tutorial on Scarlet Forest. I don't really know what it would be. I know you paid money for it. I'm not going to not let you get them. I'm going to refund them. I'm not just going to not do them. So the problem with doing a Scarlet Forest tutorial, I don't know exactly what it would be, because like I'm not going to do the kind of thing where it's just overhead camera so that you can learn it note for note by watching me play. I don't think that's the best way to learn it. I honestly think you'd be better off learning to read music from scratch than doing that personally. Whereas the Field of Hopes and Dreams tutorial that I put on TikTok, which I don't know, maybe I should put it on YouTube as well. That was like kind of a little tips and tricks thing that actually does make it easier to play. I don't really have anything like that for Scarlet Forest, so I don't know what it would be. I could give like a little analysis or give like some small scale tips for it. But yeah, like I'm not into the idea of encouraging people to just watch someone play something note for note and learn it from that. I don't think that's the fastest way to learn a song. I don't think it's the best way to learn a song. Question from an aspiring pianist. How can I learn independence between my hands? It's always going to be the same boring answer. Play with each hand independently, very slowly, repeatedly, get to where it's just autopilot. You want to get to where one hand... This is my one tip I'd give that's maybe not generic, but it kind of is. Get to where one hand or the other is fully autopilot, fully independent, doing its thing without having to think about it. And then let yourself think about the other hand. That's the way I approach it. As long as one hand is totally doing its thing and I don't have to think about it, then I can think about the other hand. That ideally, you want to get to where you don't have to think about either, and they both just happen on their own, but that's not always feasible. Defopish Dandy says, loving my Deltarune Piano Collections book, even though it's way above my skill level, LOL. Cheers. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hey, I've studied like orchestral scores for fun, and I'm never going to play the full orchestra. It's really fun to just look through scores sometimes. I used to do that a lot more back in my school days. 828, is Dengo Daikazuko your first choose your own cheats? Because that's what I have first, so I'm going to go ahead and play it. Sound good? Sound good, friend? Uber SBU, thank you for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. Can you use that arrangement of Asgore as the base for your cover? But by all means, that wasn't even an arrangement. I was just improving. Do whatever you want with it. I'll allow that. There's nothing all that great in there, but there was some fun stuff. I won't sell myself too short on that. Check. Cool. Audio died. I just had to reboot Logic and then toggle something in OBS. We good? How's Gary doing? Gary's doing good. He's doing good. Here's Dango Daiko Zuko from, I don't know, something. I don't know. I don't care. Yeah, I need to make the video description say the thing about exclamations free. That was not intentional. Trevor, could I possibly explain or teach you a little something about reharmonization? Whoo! Man, I could go on for an hour about that. Hang on. I think the only problem is I have a lot of requests on the queue. Otherwise, you know, you almost got me. Like, I would love to just pop off. Wait, why is it abbreviating your request name? What is it? Gruntilda's lair. Why is it just saying rad? Radar. Donkey Kong. It's just calling it rad. Why does it think the name is too long? Oh, I have a theory. Okay, I think it's because it's a feeling spicy, and I think that the name of... Oh, that's really funny. Okay, so... I set it up to do a dot. Yes, it's because of the chili pepper, but do you understand why? So I set it up so that if names are too long, it'll do a ... and truncate it to make it a little cleaner and just show part of it. So it's only showing 50 characters. The problem is that the little chili pepper icon is not one character. It is many characters. It is the path to the file of the image in Godot, well, in the Godot project. So it's like assets/icons/chilipepper.png, and it's counting all of that as characters. That's funny. Okay, that's really funny. But I'm smart enough to know that's why. Icons are screwing up abbreviated names. Okay, it's on Trello. That's really funny. Rad. I'm going to play you Rad. Yeah, I would love to talk about reharmonization for like hours for you guys, but I gotta be responsible. Radar from Donkey Kong. No, not Goo Radar. What? All right, I probably better close requests for a hot minute. Donkey Kong. Okay, well, this is for you, Jaren D. Ratman. I'm going to play exactly what's written. IB doubles. If you don't have a token now and you haven't gotten a free token, allow me to give you one. Yes, there is a good reason for you not having one. It's because everyone who's talked before, I flagged it as they have gotten one, even though I know some haven't. There are reasons I had to do that. Okay, it should give you a token. Come on, buddy. Is it not doing it? Pappy, are you there? Are you there, Pappy? It's me, Trevor. Is it not doing it? You can explode. This is insane. The song, I say. All right, if anything doesn't work today and you don't get a token, just let me know again next stream. I'm doing my best. I really just don't have that much time. I really don't have that much time for this, unfortunately. I've been a busy boy. Let's see. Oh, I think I know why. Okay. Free token. If you were to mod list contains user. Mod list. Yeah, mod list needs to contain Trevor Gomes capitalized. Yeah. It's pretty straightforward. Yeah, pretty straightforward. What's my name in here? Yeah, all caps. Okay, cool. This should be pretty straightforward. Basically, it's not letting me give a free token because I changed all the cap stuff and my name has caps in it. So let me see. Free token IB doubles. Come on, Pappy. Yes, there we go. Okay, you got your token. You should. Anyway. All right, that was Radar. Moving on. Spleep. Choose your own for A28. All right. What do you guys think of the new camera angles? They're fun, right? We need one more, though. We just need another camera. There's kind of no way around it. A28 single-handedly funding this stream. Bunny Girl Senpai, this is a fun one. See, I can't be all that mad at you, A28, because your requests are fun. Ceiling camera would be fun. There's an outlet on the ceiling and a channel running from behind the desk, and I've never used those. I had them installed when I had the studio set up, when I had the contractors here, but I've never used either. Okay, here's Bunny Girl whatever for you. A28, what the heck was that? That is not the score you have given me before. The score you have given me before is much, much better than that one. I think that's the first time you've ever sent me that score. It is worse across the board. The one you've given before is better. So much better. That one had enharmonic spelling problems everywhere. Just the one that you've given me every other time. I don't know what the difference would be. This one says arranged by Fonzie M. To be clear, it's mostly good. It's mostly good. I'm being a bit facetious. But there are a lot of enharmonic problems. Except I thought the other one's arranged by Fonzie M too. It might be they're different transcriptions. But yeah, I've never seen this one before. What you've sent in the past has always been good. Much better score in the past. Yeah, I'm doing my best to catch up on a request. A28 just had to be a freaking rascal, take advantage of the system. Summers, Eternal Tourist Trap. Is Third Sanctuary not in the song list? Nope. Oh, if only I knew it. For some reason. Exercise patience. Using the system as in... What do you mean as intended? No. A28. It's maybe as allowed, but it's not as intended. Yeah, I do need face zoom. You're so right. It's not as intended. What do you... No, obviously not as intended. Yeah, you know, I need face zoom. I need it desperately. I need it so badly. I'm not being sarcastic. I really do. It's incredibly important. Like, to the point that I need it right now. Okay, hang on. This is important. Okay, so now I just need to... I'll just do one layer for now. Let's see. Scene, the main scene. There we go. There we go. Perfect. I said on another stream there's a volume 2 for Deltarune. Is it paywalled? No, it doesn't exist. It's not public. We don't even have a release date yet. Well, I have a release date. I know when it's coming out. It's all looking good. I'll say that for a release date. Don't expect it like... There we go. Perfect. Don't expect it like tomorrow, but soon. Soonish. From where I'm standing, it's soon. It could have been a lot later, but it's not. Okay, Summer's Eternal Tourist Trap. A28 saying using the system as intended. Bullplop. Just because it can be used that way, that doesn't mean that it's intended. You just mean as possible. Wait, why isn't... It's not there. Summer's Eternal Tourist Trap. It's not showing up. Okay. I made a comment somewhere about doing a cover of Ford Sanctuary. It was a joke. That was completely a joke. I like screwing with people. Third Sanctuary, on the other hand. There we go. Ah, that feels so good. Summer's Eternal Tourist Trap. Let's hear what it sounds like. No, it is not chapter 3 and 4 only. It is mostly I don't know anything about how many prints of physical stuff. Okay, cool. I get the idea. Hey, Trevor wants to play piano. Makes people happy and getting banks. That's mostly intended, correct? Yeah. Well, A28's just being a sneaky sneak. Can't wait to listen to Trevor's arrangement of Hellboard. Jaren D. Ratman, you know things. You know things, though, is the things. You're being extra cheeky. Jaren knows some stuff. I won't say what he knows. Did I ever check out the Tunic soundtrack? Yeah, it didn't do a ton for me, but like it works really well in context. So I would never say it's bad. It just doesn't like do a lot for me personally. I made it about halfway through Tunic. I keep losing interest for some reason. I don't know. I like it, but like it doesn't fully grab me. I don't like the combat personally, but it is. I can tell it's a very good game. I have a lot of respect for it. That was Summer's Eternal Tourist Trap from Earthbound, and it was note for note with no differences from the original at all. There's this wind band arrangement of a Final Fantasy track, this series of albums called Bra Bra. It's like brass bands, really killer arrangements of Final Fantasy stuff, but there's one that goes into a solo section and they just straight up open with the lick, like not even hiding it. It's 100% deliberate. Like there's no world in which it was not deliberate. Tobu Candyland from A28, obviously. Here we go. It's more anime weeb crap. Here we go. That was just for you, A28. There was no Gaster motif in that. Are you talking about the or something? I don't know what exactly this song is from. Tobu, Candyland, but it almost certainly existed before Deltarune. You've been trained, is the thing. You've been trained to hear Toby's leitmotifs where they don't exist. You've been trained to hear them where they don't exist. I love that Zekwari, for example, just said, "Oh, NVM." Okay, can we talk about how terrible YouTube's auto-translate is? It's horrible. It's horrible. It is a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. Zekwari just said, "Oh, never mind." Like, "Oh, NVM." Auto-translate, which I don't think I can even turn off, made it, "Oh, no." So, YouTube's, forgive my negativity, please. YouTube's auto-translate is so stupid that it cannot recognize the abbreviation NVM for Nevermind and thinks it needs to translate it and turned it into the word no. What? What? Can I turn it off? Even if I can turn it off, why wouldn't everyone want it off by default if it's that bad? Is it an extension? YouTube No Translate is an extension? I'm not surprised that exists. I shouldn't have to do that. It shouldn't exist. If it's that bad, it shouldn't exist. Like, YouTube, that's cool. Like, man, it's cool that you want to make that as a feature. And maybe someday it'll be good. But right now it's not. Right now it's not. So just don't use it. Until it's good, just don't use it. It's so bad. It is so bad. Okay, forgive my negativity. I'm done now. YouTube, I respect the hustle. I do. I respect the hustle, and it's a very cool concept. But if it's going to be that terrible, at least make it opt-in, you know? Or, hear me out. Rather than having it automatically translate, and then, you know, if I hover my mouse over it, have it show me what the person really said, like, "Oh, NVM." Invert that. Have it be that if I hover the mouse over it, it'll show me what it thinks the translation is. Just invert it. Let me first see what the person really wrote. And then if I want to see the translation, hover the mouse over it. It's crazy. It's crazy town. Does someone who has more insight into stuff like, you know, inner workings of YouTube and all that, does someone who has more insight, could they tell me why it is advantageous for YouTube to force the feature on us? I'm not being sarcastic. I'm dead serious. There must be a reason that it is advantageous for YouTube to force a feature on us that is broken and horrible. Like, I'm sure there's a reason behind it. The way that, you know, like so many companies force the AI stuff on us. Engagement, more people see more content if everyone's translated. Yeah, see, I get why it would be forced on us if it were good. I get that, but it's bad. So is there a reason that they still force it on you even if it's busted? Is it because 3 out of 10 times it will? Not even. Every single time I've seen it used, it's been a mistake. Because my chat, nobody's chatting in here that isn't speaking in English. So every single time it's used, it's a mistake. Every time. It's 10 out of 10 times it's bad. So, okay. In chats that are genuinely like bilingual chats, if it's like, you know, a Spanish-speaking streamer and half their audience is speaking English, in those chats, I'm sure it's overall a net positive because probably like general translations of like a full sentence in Spanish to English are probably mostly accurate, I would guess. I would guess the translating is actually generally fine. The problem is the misfires, where it thinks that somebody's talking in another language, but they just said NVM for like Nevermind. That's the problem, is the misfires. And so in my stream, which is basically only English speakers, we'll get people speaking other languages a bit here or there. But since just about everyone's speaking English, it's pretty much only misfires. 10 out of 10 times here, it's not even translating anything. It's just mangling English and some abbreviations. So I guess maybe taken globally across the platform, every stream, maybe it is a net positive. Because, someone says no. On Spanish, auto translation's messed up as well. NVM is actually a word in Cattish, and it means no. What? I'm about to show, I guess, some American ignorance. What is Cattish? I assume that's a language. Okay, I like learning, and I don't like being ignorant, so I'm going to look it up. What is Cattish? I'm not even seeing... Do you mean Scottish? That's not a language. I don't know what Cattish means, and I'm not finding anything. Is that a typo? I don't even know, man. All right, here's an ending from Undertale. Maybe you're trolling me. Man, they need to just turn it off or make it opt in. What a mess. Terrible, terrible. YouTube, I do appreciate you, though. Thank you for your hard work. Overall, very useful platform. I try to be grateful, man. You know, as crooked and broken as these platforms are, and these companies, you know, they're all terrible, but like as far as what they're doing and everything, I should still be grateful that at the end of the day that I've got these platforms to do what I do. Like, that's still very cool. And these could just as well not exist. So I'm grateful for the existence of YouTube. I'm grateful for the existence of Twitch. I'm not grateful for them as companies, but those are two very different things. Know what I'm saying? Here's an ending from Undertale. Look, Rando, first of all, I don't need your approval. Second of all, I love having it, though, when I do. But third of all, if you're going to give me all but 2 notes, oh, it's so hard not to play the last 2. Rando, you at least have to understand. Even if you don't approve or find it funny, you have to at least understand the temptation. It's sitting there. That's all it needs. It's all it was needing. It's just sitting there. You understand that I have a worm who lives in my brain that forces me to do these things. Yeah, and the thing is, it's in everyone's brain. The only difference is that I have a platform on which to display the worm in my brain. I can't help it, man. It is what it is. Who subbed? Dandaman, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate it. Oh, okay. Choose your... Oh, I get a golf clap for that. Can we all at least recognize that I'm clever and hilarious? I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate you recognizing I'm hilarious. Here's Vista Point from Gothic 3. A nice, cute, short one from A28. And then I think we're free from the curse of A28 for a while. Lovely. Yes, A28, I really did take some off because there are lots of new people here who want to hear their requests. Lots of new people here, eager to hear something just for them. And I told you before that I was planning on limiting how many requests a person could have on the queue. I told you that. So it didn't come as any surprise. Don't be surprised. I'm new here is not a question, Dragon Master. Thank you for the $5, Witchbird. Appreciate it. I'm getting caught up as fast as I can so that maybe more people can get requests on the queue. I'm trying to go lickety split. Here's Boy Meets Girl, Tucson, Arizona. Probably have to do longer streams. That was Tucson, Arizona, from the hit motion picture Earthbound. Adorable. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-do. I love that little hint of Pollyanna in there. Love it. Love it so much. Boop, 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 ba-doo. Do these streams happen at regular times? Yes, Monday and Wednesday at 4 p.m. CST. Hopes and Dreams. You know, I've played this one many, many, many times, but it's been ages since I actually used the score.
Refresh your browser, Trevor.
All right.
Maybe Steam has approved the build, Trevor. Why don't you refresh your browser?
Okay, so quick context for that. I said that. Okay, so my game still isn't out. I'm waiting on Steam's approval for the build. And rather than sit here refreshing my browser constantly to see whether they've approved it, I said that anytime somebody tips $2.50 and triggers that alert where past Trevor yells at me to refresh my browser, those are the only times I will actually refresh the browser. I also said that if someone triggers that alert and I go and refresh the browser and that's the time that I finally see the game has been approved, I will give them a $1 trillion token with a cash value of 0. Okay, so I'm refreshing. No, unfortunate.
Oh, man.
The next delay llama. What? Why did my watch think I was talking to it? Shut up, watch. Jaren pulled the ultimate trump card saying okay in response to something is foolproof. Also, I love the Apple Watch will give auto suggestions for responses to text where you can just tap once and it'll respond it. I love how passive aggressive they sound. So I have a group message with my wife and then our two best friends, and our friend Anna sent us a text that was just like a bomb of pictures from their trip that they're on right now, her and her husband. And the very first suggestion from my watch to respond was just okay. So she sent us like all these great pictures of them going out to no. What? It wanted to send that as a text. I need to turn off. No. Not OKAY, just okay. Capital O, lowercase k, nothing else. Just okay. Which is the most passive aggressive possible response. So I went with it. I did it. She sent us these really nice pictures of their trip and I just pressed it. Okay. And then I waited a minute to let her just wonder what I meant by it. And then I said something about like, I love Apple Watches suggestions. So from now on, I'm going to start using those more. Just, okay. She appreciated it. All right. Hopes and dreams. I haven't actually looked at a score of this in ages. No, not field. There's no field on this one. This is just bum, bop, 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 beep, beep. Shut up should be the default response. Okay. I'm just going to start responding to literally everything with, okay. Here's hopes and dreams. Banger. Love it. 10 out of 10 track. Great track. Everybody shut up. I mean, kick back and relax. Pochita, thank you for the kind words. You're amazing. And thank you for being here. Love having you here.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I have to pee. Do I leave you with a free tip alert? I think so. Shut up. What's my opinion on East-West plugins? Don't like them. I mean, I don't know. I have Hollywood gold strings or whatever. I spent a fortune on it back in the day. They're complicated. The player sucks. At this point, they're really dated. I don't know, like, do they still make stuff? I kind of don't see the point, but I haven't tried whatever their most recent stuff is. I've got lots of stuff that I really like, and none of it's East West. But that's probably mostly just because I don't like the player. All right, what am I gonna play for you all? Little alert while I go pee pee. Do we want to get weird? Toby bought East West to use it on only 2 songs in Undertale and the Smash Bros. Megalovania remix. I think you can get a lot of good stuff out of it. Subscription's good value. Wouldn't buy any of it. Museo is probably a better subscription, though, from Cinesamples. But I'd have to compare. I don't really know. All right, here's a little freebie.
I don't want a lot for Kringus. There's just one thing I need. I don't care about the brackets right under my little Kringus tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Kringus is still. I don't want a lot for Kringus. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about them brackets underneath my Kringus tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Kringus is stew. Just a big old chunky bowl. I won't ask for much this Kringus. I won't even wish for snow. I just gotta keep on waiting underneath the mistletoe. I just want you here tonight, holding on to me so tight. What more can I do? All I want for Kringus is stew. Oh, the lights are shining so brightly everywhere, and the sound of children's laughter fills the air, and everyone is singling, and those sleigh bells are wrangling. Sing, won't you please, bring one real deal, won't you bring my gravy back to me? Oh, I don't want a lot for Kringless. This is all I'm asking for. I just want to see some gravy standing right outside my door. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Kringus is stew. Maybe with like some taters, real chunky stew meat, carrots, onions, can't forget onions. Maybe celery's pretty good. A lot of salt and pepper. Oh man, I'm hungry. Somebody please give me just a big old bowl of hot piping stew. Oh, it's not so much to ask, I don't think. All I want for Kringus is stew.
Jump scare. That's a good one. You know, if you've got cash just burning a hole in your pocket, you should take a look at the alerts, because there are some bangers, I tell you what. And I ain't running a charity here, so they're not free, aside from what you literally just watched. Money to the famous American Money Pit. My tip jar. Is that the famous American Money Pit? Requests filled up so freaking fast. Why isn't Paula's theme on my sheet? Something's broken, but it's okay. It's easy to pull up. Excuse me. Goodness. I need to like tweak the system somehow a little bit when it comes to like the free requests or something. I don't know. Here's Paula's theme, Earthbound. Paula's like kind of edgy, isn't she? That's some sort of edgy theme right there. Bum beam boom beam boom beam boom. I was gonna say something. What was it? Oh, my wife sent me a text. She says Addie just did the funniest things. That's my toddler. She says she was stacking the cat foods. So this is like the little cans of cat food that we have. She just likes to stack them like they're blocks. She was stacking the cat foods, and I said, if it falls over, it's not a big deal because we can just do it again. Because sometimes she like gets frustrated if something she's stacking falls over. But my wife said, if it falls over, it's not a big deal because we can just do it again. Because she was freaking out about them falling yesterday. So yesterday she freaked out when they fell. So she stops the process of going to get another can. She was like in the middle of going to get another can when my wife said, it's not a big deal if it falls over. She stops walking, comes back to the tower, knocks the whole thing over, looks at my wife and goes, and just fake cries. She just walks back, knocks it over, and pretends to cry. What? Kids are weird, man. Kids are so weird. She's pretty good at fake crying, like actually fake crying, like she's just acting. Spleep. Urbosa and the Divine Beast. I'm so hungry. We got meatballs left over for last night. I'm gonna make a meatball smammage is what I'm gonna make. Urbosa and the Divine Beast from The Lozenge of Zolto. Oh, she's gonna be hilarious when she grows up. No, she's hilarious now. Man, she's like a little comedian now. She's already really funny at not even 2. Bangin'. I don't think we've ever done that one. Spirit of the Night from Secret of Manga for Goblinoid. Great choice. Great choice. That's a superb choice. Oh, yeah, Goblinoid, if you're a Secret of Mana fan, you have excellent taste. I grew up on this. It was one of the biggest influences on me as a kid, like when I was 7. Sounds like Gary has a boo-boo. That note was sounding a little funny. I think now it's good. Goblinoid, if you are a fan of the soundtrack and haven't played the game yet, well, first of all, I would recommend playing the game. It's got some serious jank for sure because it was unfinished. Like it wasn't truly finished when they released it. But I would still recommend it. I still think it's a very good game. But if you're a fan of the soundtrack, I have a treat for you if you have not heard this. I show you. Hang on. Come on. Come on, big boy. Spotify, what the H? It's possible you've heard this. Here we go. This is a live one. I think I prefer the non-live, but maybe it's not on. It looks like the live version might be the only one on Spotify, but that's fine. It's still really good. There is an album called Symphonic Fantasies that was an orchestral tour. I think they toured of arrangements from Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, the Chrono games, and Secret of Mana. Specifically just Secret of Mana. It's not even other Mana games. And that arrangement is as good as it gets. About 19-minute medley of Secret of Mana orchestrated. It's the best. That I think is the best concert orchestration of any video game music that I've ever heard. I don't think it gets better than that. It's spectacular. Absolutely stunning. Stunning. Anyway, go listen to that. Yeah, Lace and Silk knows what's up. Lace and Silk knows what's up. Yeah, it's immaculate. The rest of the album is great. Secret of Mana is probably the highlight. You haven't listened to that? Ugh. So have you listened to the more recent one with the Final Fantasy 13 on it? The Final Fantasy 13 medley was actually arranged by Masashi Hamauzu himself, which is why it's basically just stitched together stuff from the games. It's not that. It doesn't really do that much with it. Yeah, you've been under a rock. All right, time for a classic request from A28 Bot. This is a little-known tune called Athletic Theme from Super Mario's World.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You get what you pay for. Gruntilda's Lair, Grunty's Furnace Fun, from Banho Akazui.
Bweep wappa squibbity gribbity bra.
Squeep bop bop shiggity shiggity schwa. Okay, does anyone here recognize shiggity shiggity schwa? A shiggity shiggity schwa. I know a secret. Do you want to know a secret? And it is so good to hear it. I will tell you about it. It is called the Mario Twins. Does anybody know that? Please tell me somebody knows that. No, that's not Sh55. But the secret thing, it starts very similar to Sh55, but it's not Sh55 that I'm quoting. Is it the same people? Yeah, that makes sense. I actually didn't know that. This is pre-YouTube days, and no, that's not Homestar Runner. That is not Homestar Runner. That was Mario Twins. They look so gosh dang like the same person. I will say to them, you want ice cream cone? And both of them say yes. All right. Or like, you want to play it? All right, here goes. This is pre-YouTube, like goofy videos days. I think this was Newgrounds. Was it Newgrounds? This is vintage stuff, man. Vintage internet. I was like 11. I'm glad at least Dragon knows. We're maybe the only old people here. Well, Yggdrasil. Wait, they still do prank calls? 55. Girlfriend's age 55. My IQ is 55. No, yeah, that's also classic. Okay, here's Grunty's Furnace Fun from Banho Kazoo. Yeah, Flash, man. It just hit different. It hit different when that's all there was, when there just wasn't that much, you know? So you're like 11, and you think that the Mario Twins video is the funniest thing you've ever seen, so you watch it like 100 times because there just isn't that much. All right, here's Furnace Fun. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Miss Human has a great question. If you were to hypothetically submit sheet music via Choose Your Own Sheets that's made for several... All right, shut up. That's made for several instruments, expecting you to turn it into something cohesive for piano only. Would that be a horrifying sin or perhaps a fun exercise? Both. Go ahead. See what happens. See what happens. I make no promises. I'll do my best. I actually took a class. I'm going to humble brag right now. I took a class in grad school called score reading, which was just looking at like full orchestral scores and condensing it on the fly to piano. And, okay, I will do yours next, Yggdrasil. I can do that just for you. Ask and ye shall receive sometimes. Which one's you? I can't read the names. I need to make the names easier to read. If you can tell me which name it is, I'll bump it up. But the score reading class, here's the humble brag. I was the only person in the class that was not a conducting major, and I kind of just like ran circles around the rest of them, and it was sort of embarrassing. They were all struggling so hard. The almighty boss devil's challenge. Okay, cool. I mean, like, you just couldn't expect that much. Piano wasn't their main thing, and sight reading wasn't like their jam. So I was just sort of like stomping all over everybody. There were only 5 of us. I think it was like a really niche class for the grad school. All right. The almighty boss devil is challenged. It's not very nice to say. What the heck? This is for 2 pianos. I can't do that. The irony. It's like not even playable. What? What? Okay, it's 140 beats a minute. And they want, so this is 16ths. So it's 16ths. Except 140 beats a minute is like. They want me to play at 16th. I think literally no one could do that. Like, most of the time when I see something crazy like that, it's like, okay, you know, some freakish virtuoso could do it, Hiromi can do it, whatever. No, I think that's literally impossible. I don't think there is a human on Earth who can go at a tempo of like. But all they need to do is like. Yeah, I'm not criticizing you. I'm criticizing the arranger. I'm just going to refund you. I'm sorry. So I guess I should probably keep a list of songs that I need to take off the list, because that one ain't work. In my defense, Nin sheet music is normally super reliable. Remove the almighty boss devil. Normally, yeah, Nin sheet music stuff is pretty well curated. Was that my minor? No. I was a composition major for both undergrad and grad school. So I have a bachelor and a master's, both in music composition. Spleep. Wait, I already did Furnace Fun. Spleep. Bed and Breakfast. Earthbound. We're actually pretty close to caught up. We're going to be able to maybe do a handful more. I am ending right on time tonight because I'm going over to my dad's house for cigars and bourbon tonight. So I got to be done on time to help with dishes and all that. All the Earthbound stuff is actually missing. So I've just been getting it straight from the source every time. Beep, 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 dee, 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 boom, boom, boom. Here's Bed and Breakfast from Earthbound. Thank you. I do what I can. I do what I can with what I'm given. All right, it's time for Awa. Awa so temperate. Awa so temperature from Undertale. Unterdale. Shikokati, shiggity schwa. Shiggity schwa, shiggity schwa. Sick, bruh. Yeah, it's from Underdale. I don't know, man. He just had it under him all along. National Prac from Pokemon Gold and Silver. Oh, not even Heart Gold. We're just talking classic. Do 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 boo goo 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 goo. Ba la ba ba la 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 ba ba do ba ba la la ba 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 da ba do 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 beep 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 ba da do a picky beady ba da da do 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 picky picky ba da do ba da 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 do a picky picky ba da da do a picky picky ba da boo ba ba da. That was it. Yeah, I'm done. Nah, I love this track, man. It's a banger. This track's a banger. Let's rock. Yeah, the TNTer says, I didn't know Mr. Gomes hasn't met Tricky Tony yet. I don't know if he exists. I'm pretty sure he's AI. I don't think he's real, man. Spleep. Wait, Hopes and Dreams again? From Wuntertale? Is this actually a separate request? Or was this the same one and I somehow screwed it up? If it's another request, I'm gonna play it. People can request the same song. Oh man, gold, silver, heart gold, all that. So good. Another choose your own. Is it limited to just VGM or any music loud? Use discretion, I would say. Generally don't do stuff with lyrics just because, I don't know, it's risky business. We get weird stuff and I generally prefer not to have to sight read singing. Other than that, just use discretion. Video game is the most fun, but we do all kinds of stuff here. All right, Hops and Drams from Wunter's Tale. I'm going to open requests. I'm only going to allow like 3 more probably, and then I'll close it. Oh, you know what would be fun? Here's another feature I should add. Another feature I want to add is being able to open the queue up to a fixed amount of additional songs. So like I'm going to open it up for 3 more songs, and then whoever the first 3 are, it's done at that point. Fixed temporary queue open. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pro strat. All right, Hopes and Drams. Ba 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 ba. Oh. Another medium is one I straight up cannot play. It's way too fast and complicated, so all I can do is mangle it. I'm going to take that one off the song list. And so I'm also going to refund your token, Toe Fat Guy. Or tell me this, Top Hat Guy, if you're in the chat right now, I'm not going to take your request off. Just let me know a different one you want to hear instead, and I'll do that in its place. But I need to remove another medium because I just straight up can't play it. It's too crazy. It's too crazy for me. Here's Hopes and Dreams. What? 2. Oh, wait. There, I opened requests. I said I was going to open it for another few. I screwed up. Now they're open. So WT, go for it. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. Okay, top hat guy. Let me look real quick at core because I have this sneaking suspicion that both core and another medium are like 2 tracks that are just crazy stuff that I can't really play, but I don't remember core very well.
Refresh your browser,
Oh,
Trevor.
oh.
Maybe Steam has approved the build, Trevor. Why don't you refresh your browser?
Trying to load core. All right, I'm gonna refresh my browser. Come on, Steam, don't do me dirty again. Nope.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah, core. We just did this one recently. I'll try it again. It's pretty brutal. Top hat guy. I'm doing you dirty, man. I'm gonna remove core too. But like I can kind of play it. It's totally my fault. I have it on the song list. I copied like a bunch of files in batches. Let me see. Let me just try it real quick. Let me just try real quick. I'm trying to think of a way to do this with a loop. Except it's not super consistent, and then it changes keys. Yeah, it's pretty brutal. I just kind of have to revoice it, because the chord is really big. If I can just get that bass line down well enough, I can keep it going. Would I consider that a Passacaglia? No, I don't think so. I mean, it's just repetitive and an ostinato, but it goes other places eventually is the problem. Passacaglias are usually like really married to the idea, but eventually it goes to this. I don't know the technical rules, but Passacaglias are usually super duper glued to the repeated thing. I'm just going to give it a shot. So let's move it to the top. We already finished tops and drams. Bleep. So I'm putting another medium at the top, but really it's core. All right. I'm going to give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. Goodness. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. A lot to do. I gave it a try. Also, my fingies are really tired. Somebody made a joke during Hopes and Dreams about about tired fingies, and it's actually very true. My fingy bones are aching. Usually my fingers themselves don't really hurt. Like, that's not typically a problem that I have. But right now, I actually do. I do have that problem. Spleep. Choose Your Own from Jaron D. Ratman, who said something about, after that whole spiel, I went ahead and did a request that wasn't video game, but I even said it's fine. The point of the spiel was that it's okay if you do that. It's probably some weeb crap. Hey, Carson, I appreciate that. Vinland Saga. Oh, my wife texted me baby stuff. 67. Stop. Don't even with me. I don't even want to hear that. Wife says, we're transferring the stickers again, and with every music note, she says, done, and it's not allowed on the new sheet. It would take a while to explain. Apparently, she's prejudiced against music notes. She doesn't want the music note stickers on her sheet of stickers that she's assembling. Wait. Oh yeah, 6-7 is censored on the on-screen chat. What does it say? Booty. Yeah, try typing 6-7 and then look what it does on the on-screen chat. Booty, poopy, doo-doo, poopy, fluff, icky. I forgot I did that. I'm funny. Man, I'm funny. Here's Vinland Saga, Small Village. It's actually a pretty good looking score. Some weeb put their whole heart into this. 67 isn't funny, but booty is. Yeah, of course. No, what's funny is just the censoring it in the first place. That's what is inherently funny, and you know it is. All right, here's Vinland Saga, Small Village. Okay, pretty banging. Jaren, I know you've been trying to get me to watch Vinland Saga forever. It'll probably happen at some point. I don't really ever watch TV by myself. My wife and I work our way through shows. I don't know. Maybe she and I could watch it. So yeah, with this, I wasn't fully convinced right away because my hunch is that in context, like with full instrumentation and whatever, although I don't know, maybe it's solo piano, but I doubt it. It's probably a lot nicer when it's got like all the context, but where it won me over is when you get like a full simple tune. Oh, it is a solo piano piece. Okay, I need to hear it with like all the rubato and stuff. That would give me a lot more context, even if it is just solo piano. But when it got to that's when it won me over. Like, it's nothing revolutionary, but it's just good choices. Good choices of note. Good choices of note, I say. All right. Scarlet Forest. That's how it's forever going to be in my brain. I just realized that I say Scarlet Forest sometimes, and nobody but me has any context for that. I call it Scarlet Forest in my head because when I recorded this album, like, 3 years ago now, almost. Goodness. Is it really? Yeah, I think about 3 years ago. No. The album, no, 2 years. What am I saying? The album came out last August, and I recorded it the August before that. So pretty much 2 years ago. When I recorded it, the engineer, when he sent me the files for it, like the stems from the project, from the session files, he spelled it Scarlet, Scarlete. So just had an extra E at the end. Scarlet Forest. And forever, that's what it's been to me. So, all right, here's my own arrangement of Scarlet Forest from the Deltarune Piano Collecciones. Then we're ending with Buy Something, Will Ya? Feels appropriate. It's like one last plea for you all to tip. That was actually a fairly tight performance. That may or may not have moved you to tears. Well, ultimately, when someone says that something may or may not have done something, that tells me nothing at all. Because it means it either did or it didn't, which it can apply to just about anything. I either do or don't have $1 billion in the bank. It's one or the other. I'm just kidding. I know what you meant. I'm giving you sass. Scarlet Forest. Done. Buy something, will ya? And then we are done. All my Earthbound stuff is missing. Buy something, will ya? Earthbound, and sheet music. 60% of the time works every time. Exactly. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Oh, this one. Yeah, banger. All right. We're going to end with a special treat. We're going to end the whole stream with a big special treat. This is a peak track, and it deserves peak treatment. Okay. All right, that's the stream. I just realized that I had the camera cycling still. All right, shut up. Here is the night song. Then I'm going to go eat dinner, do dishes, and then I'm going to go smoke cigars and drink bourbon with my dad like the reprobate that I am. Bet you all didn't know that I'm just a terrible trash human. Smoking cigars. Smoking cigars, drinking bourbon. All right, here we go. It's you I like. It's not the things you wear. It's not the way you do your hair, but it's you I like. The way you are right now, way down deep inside you. Not the things that hide you, not your toys. They're just beside you. But it's you I like. Every part of you. Your skin, your eyes, your feelings, whether old or new. I hope that you'll remember, even when you're feeling blue, that it's you I like, it's you yourself, it's you. It's you I like. Okay, kids. No raid today. I'm gonna release you to the wild. I'm just gonna let you do your thing. Go do something fun. Go do something that brings you true joy. If you're gonna watch TV, watch a good TV show. If you're gonna play a video game, play a good video game. Go do something that really brings you joy. Go eat something good. Go have some tea. I don't know, man. Just go live your life to the fullest. Let's check Steamworks one more time and see if they've finally approved my freaking game. Nope. That's fine. My hair is so frizzy today. It looks terrible. All right. Love you all, but not in a weird parasocial way. Go have a wonderful evening.